In this episode, I am going to show y'all how I clean and lube my rods. So, I got my Centauri carbon here that I just acquired not too long ago. Nice machine, pretty good printing, but it's very, very dirty. You can see how dirty this is. You can see it on the rod. You'll see it when I go to clean it off, how dirty it is. So, let me show y'all what I use. I do not buy any of these expensive $10, $15, $20 little needles and fancy kits. I buy Super Lube. This is perfect for 3D printers. It is made for stainless steel or chrome coated. A fair bit of advice, do not use this on a bamboo. Bamboo, all they need to do is be cleaned. They do not get lubed because they are a carbon fiber. They might be carbon fiber rods. I'd have to do my research. I know is that they are not like a stainless steel or chrome coated rod like what is used in Elegoo or Creality. This is the stuff to use. This stuff, it's a silicone-based oil. It's dielectric, which means it does not conduct electrical current. So if a little bit gets up inside your print head around your board or something like that, it's not going to short circuit it. It is food grade, which means if you're printing stuff like cookie cutters for yourself or for customers, you don't have to worry about this stuff contaminating the print. And it's clean. What that means, I don't know. They put it on there, so I just repeated it. But it is clear. So this one bottle costs $12 off of Amazon. You can also go get it at your local Walmart, local AutoZone, Pep Boys, whatever other type of automotive center that's around you. And you might be able to get it in a smaller bottle than this. But what I do is I take this bottle and I put it in a little canister like this right here. And I use a paintbrush. So the first steps you're going to do, it's like this is literally what I use. It takes no time whatsoever, except for I'm sitting here blabbing the whole time. Literally, this process takes less than 5 minutes. You want a paper towel. You want some isopropyl alcohol. You want your lube and a paintbrush. Paintbrushes you can get at dollar store for like $1.25 for like 5 of them. You can get them at Walmart in 5 packs, 10 packs for anywhere around $2 to $5. It is not a one and done thing. You will use this paintbrush over and over because it doesn't matter. All you're doing is putting clean lube on, and you're going to clean it off with one of your dirty paper towels that has alcohol on it. You'll just use that to wipe the brush off.
Now, does the type of brush matter? You don't want to use like a watercolor brush that has like natural hair fibers. You want something with like...
This is synthetic. It's cheap. It's not going to be natural or nothing. It's a nice fine hair, so it will hold the oil and it will spread it evenly, which honestly, even in that sense, you're not worried. You're wanting to get it from your container onto the rod.
Right.
And you're not using the brush to spread it all on. You're barely using any. You don't want to use a whole lot
of oil.
Yeah, because it's just waste. And then it's going to glop up all over at the ends, and it's going to get all over the belts, which could cause skipping issues with too much oil. So you're only using a tiny bit of oil. And then you're even going to wipe off some of the excess when it's all done. But the brush, you just want something nice and kind of flat like this. It could be a little smaller. It could be a little bit bigger.
Well, the one you're using is specifically made for acrylic paint. So that's maybe something to look for. It's a synthetic
Yeah.
for acrylic paint, so you know.
This brush costs 25 cents.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what I look for is the cost. My whole kit, I mean, I bought a whole bunch of these from the dollar store. I think it was a pack of 8 for $1.50. And I've still got 7 of them.
You include those in the kits that we sell here at the store, right?
Yeah, yeah. A kit will come with a brush like this and a little vial like that, which will last you probably close to the life of your printer if used properly.
Right.
Because you don't do this on a daily basis. You do this either when you notice that your print head, when it's moving back and forth, it's making some squeaking noises or something. Or when the rods, yeah, like it's sticking. Or the rods look like this right here. It's like, okay, it's time to clean. So let's get it started. So I take this one paper towel, I might end up having to use 2, but I just tear it off. Literally, I can use it 3 times because I'm gonna just set and fold it over, and I'm gonna fold it over. Then all I do, this is 70% isopropyl alcohol. You can buy this big jug. I use this all over the place for multiple different things, but you can buy this big jug for like $3, 32 ounce at Walmart. All I do is put a few once every 3 months, and that's more than sufficient. Drops on here just to get that saturated. Then I try to not get it all over the belts, but get it up here and clean those off. You want to get up real good up against there and up against here so you're getting the outside of that bearing. And that's what we get off of.
Ew, grody.
So now I'll try and make sure and this stuff, whatever is on here is old and dried up. So I just flipped it around and just getting right up next to the print head and then right up next to the carrier here. And then that one is done for. So we'll do it one more time. Yeah, that oil is like all dried up, big time. This has not, I acquired this from a customer that essentially gave it to me to fix their printer. And I fixed this one and then put it into operation for me. So the store could have something other than just Creality, because that's what I do is Creality. So there we go. That's not too bad. Now let's get this other side. So essentially, I just slid it all the way back over, and you're going to see me go and clean right up next to the tool head so I can get as much off of that outside of that bushing as possible. And then I'll go right back down the rod again to this other end. You see how this is balling up like that? It's all dried out. It's most likely was the wrong type of oil to be using.
Close up of your hand.
Yeah, my hands are ugly.
Hey, I like them.
So we'll just use this one instead of getting another clean one. We'll flip it inside out so we can get this lower rod.
And that was spotted and balled up because it was dry?
Yes.
The grease was dry?
Yeah, like it's the wrong type of grease because oil should not do that. They used a grease instead of an oil. All right, so that's
you oil your rods.
Yes, you don't grease them.
Don't grease your rods.
Grease is for like bearings. So what I do is I take and open my little container, and I do not go and dip it all the way in. I get just a little bit. A little bit goes a long way.
Just the tip.
You can see this is really thick. So I've got it there. Now what I'm going to do, move this to about halfway, and I'm going to go over the rod, and I'm just putting it, and you want to be careful not to get this all over the belt, right here at the end, and then trying to wipe off some of the excess. And then I'm going to do the same thing on the bottom.
It's hard to see.
Get all the way around. If you have to move the rod up, move it up. It's not going to hurt anything. Just try and keep the print head in the same position. Okay, so we got that side. So now I'm going to put just a tiny bit more on again. And I'm going to do the other side. Do it the same exact way.
Delicate business.
Well, like I said, whenever you've done it once or twice, it'll be natural. You'll be able to do it real quick. And I'm sitting here gabbing and kind of showing you how to do it. So once you do that and you got it on there, just take one of your old that's got that and just wipe that extra oil off the brush, just so you've got it clean and it's not spreading a bunch of oil everywhere. Then make sure you close up your little container. And now just take and move the print head back and forth. Don't be alarmed if it turns a little bit black, because there's that dried up crap is on the inside of your bushings that, you got brass bushings or some soft metal type bushing that runs, that's on the inside of the print head that these run across. So do that a few times and then move it all the way to one side. Then take your last piece of paper towel, just use it dry. And all you're doing, you do not want to use Gorilla Grip. Just wrap it around it, get up here at the end, and just kind of go around lightly and clean off the excess oil.
Like you're feather dusting your rod.
Yeah. Just like that. That way you get off any of the excess and some of the dirt and stuff that you might have missed. Like that right there. Yes, the only way you're going to make these perfectly clean is if you do a lot of cleaning. I have had to do a lot of cleaning in the past where I've taken the alcohol and drenched the rod and then move the print head back and forth, wipe it off, do it again so the alcohol is getting up inside the bushing. But you don't want to do that too much. You don't want to eat away that bushing. So let the grease do some of the cleaning. So there we go. So that's how you clean and lube your rod on your 3D printer. Pretty quick and easy. And like I said, don't get fooled into you need these fancy needles and this and that and the other and spend $20 on this little thing when you can spend $20 and have you a lifetime supply for every single printer you ever have. And you use 10 cents worth of paper towel to clean it. Yeah, the alcohol, you don't use hardly any alcohol. And the alcohol is the best way to clean off all the nasty. You can use, like I have used in the past, just my bed cleaning Windex alcohol mix. I've done that quite a few times because I just get lazy and it's what's sitting there. So it does the job as well. I've got 26 printers. I don't clean them all the time. I just clean them when they need it.
Well, thanks for those tips and tricks, Mike. We're new to creating this kind of content, so please share your feedback in the comments. Let us know what you'd like to see, or how can we make our videos more engaging. If you enjoyed this content, please hit like, subscribe, and share. Also, check out our website for more information. Thanks for watching, and hope to see y'all in the next one. Printing, always printing.